Hello everybody. So today I will show you how to use the Splashtop function in MyCloud using the Asus transformer. In order to do that, you have to download the Splashtop remote streamer first onto your computer. So as you can see here, I have a Windows 7 desktop setup here, and you have to go to the Splashtop website, www.splashtop.com/remote, and then you want to download this streamer file here. So you click on it to download, and I've downloaded already, so it's right here. And then you simply install it. There's no trick in installing, just next, and it will be installed. And aside from installing this, there's two other things you have to set up in order for this to work. The first thing is you have to unblock the firewall for remote desktop, and second is you have to allow remote access to your computer. Okay, so let's set up the program first. Okay, so just any password you want to set up for this. And this password will be used when other computers are trying to connect to your computer. Okay, it's done and ready. So that this Splashtop remote streamer screen will pop up, and this is saying that your computer is ready to be connected. Okay, and in order to unblock the firewall, you have to first go to Control Panel, System and Security. Under Windows Firewall, click on Allow a Program through Windows Firewall. Okay. And then in order to make changes, you have to click on the Change Settings first. Okay. And you scroll down to find Remote Desktop, and then check the box to allow access, and then click OK to save. And then next thing to do is to go to System, the Allow Remote Access. And then in here, under Remote Desktop, you want to select the second option, Allow Connections from Computers Running Any Version of Remote Desktop. Click OK, and then OK again to save your setting. Okay? And now your computer should be ready to be connected to any other computer, or for our instance, the EPAD transformer. Okay. And then we simply go into MyCloud, my desktop, start to scan all available devices. And then just wait, you will see that this one light up because it automatically finds the computer on the local network that has the streamer running, and then you just click it, enter the password you just set up for it, and then there you go. You connect to the desktop through local network. Okay. So this is how to use the Splashtop for local computers, but many people are interested in using Splashtop to connect to computers at work, or using a internet connection outside and connect to your home computer. And in order to do that, you have to set up something called the port forwarding for your router. Okay, let's see how that is done. So let's go back to the Windows. And in order for the port forwarding to work, you have to first access your router. Okay. So I have a Linksys router. So the default IP address for your router is 192.168.1.1. Click enter, and then again the default password and username is admin. And then once you access this Linksys router configuration page, you want to go to applications and gaming, and then the first option will say port range forwarding, or some other router might say virtual server or virtual network, and then you just click things like that. And then under application, just type in anything you want to name this port forward, and then the start and end is going to be the port that you the range of the port that you forward. And the default for Splashtop is 6783, and then the end just set 6785. And protocol here, you want to do both TCP and UDP, so do both. And then the IP address here is going to be the IP address of your computer. And in order to find this, you can go to start, type command prompt cmd, and then in here type ipconfig, and then go find your internet connection. Depending on you're connecting it wirelessly or using a Ethernet cable, since this is a Ethernet adapter connected computer, I just go to here and I find my IPv4 address right here, and then you put this number into the IP address here, and then check the box enable and just save your setting. Okay. And once you've done that, you have successfully exported your port to the network. And to find what the IP address is to connect to this computer, you can simply go to a website www.whatismyip.com, and then right there you will see your IP address, and then you simply enter that IP address into your EPAD. So let's see, MyCloud, my desktop, scan, and then you want to click the plus sign here. Computer name, name it anything you like. The IP address, the one I just found, 74. The password, again what you already set up. You don't have to input this right here, but you just have to enter the password every time you try to connect to it. And then the port number is going to be the default 6783. Resolution that you want it to be when you first connect it to the desktop. Let's just set it to default and then click done. And then you will see that aside from the local network that's been found, I have this other account that's set up, and you just click on it, and then there you go. You connect to the computer using a forwarded port. So now when you're outdoor or using other internet connections, you can still use this to connect to your home desktop.